Hey everybody, it's Christy, Consler, executive coach and leadership consultant. And I wanted to talk today about what we often think of as the elephant in the room. Hey Lisa. And that is, have you ever been part of a group dynamic, say it's at work, and there's like this elephant in the room where maybe, when this work group is meeting, there's a particular person who's always negative and they're a naysayer, but nobody brings it up, and the group just kind of tolerates it. Or, maybe you have someone who goes on and on and on and doesn't really listen to other people, and nobody really tries to change it or to talk about it. What I have found is that courage in the workplace, and honestly, courage in all areas of our lives, our personal relationships too, is something that is really rare. It's really lacking because people generally tend to put up with stuff, and but it never becomes better. It just becomes worse. And so I wanted to offer you a way to think about it where it would be less intimidating to bring up the issue that really needs to be brought up. And that is to think about courage not so much as equaling conflict when you're bringing up a dynamic that's not working, but to really try and come at it from the standpoint of compassion. And I mean that in a couple ways. Having compassion for yourself, first of all, for bringing up the issue that other people aren't willing to bring up. And secondly, compassion for the person and what they might be trying to achieve. So, this is a long topic, but here's what I will say. If say there's a, an interpersonal dynamic where someone's really negative, and you're sick and tired of it, and everybody else is really sick and tired of it, rather than confronting that person and thinking of courage as telling that person off, could you come at it from a standpoint of compassion and curiosity and point out to them what you notice? Like, hey, I noticed that in the group meeting, when we started talking about this issue, you said several times, well, that won't work, we've already tried it. Can you tell me what's going on there for you? And were you aware that when you did that, it sort of shut down the conversation? And bring things up in a way that is not telling off, but is it's direct, but it's not accusatory. It's making people understand the impact that they have. What I've found so often is that people are oftentimes very unaware of the impact that their behavior has on others. And sometimes they're actually quite embarrassed when it's pointed out to them. So just wanted to leave you with that thought for the day. And I'll be talking more about courage and all the different ways that we can cultivate it in our lives. But I want you to think about reframing courage and the fact that it doesn't have to equal conflict. It can be about compassion and doing what's in the best interest of everybody. The person that you're talking to, you, the rest of the group. So think about that one. Think about where you might want to have some courageous conversations. And until I talk to you next time, go out and make your difference. Take care. Bye.